Hey Lobos, I'm back. So it looks like we're going to have to make at least 4 videos for this. I'm going to try to condense it into 2, but my internet keeps jumping in and out. So if I have to readjust, I have to readjust. Sorry. So to get rid of these, since we already have the answer to this one, just click the X and it'll delete. So now we're going to go to our worksheet and we're going to go down to the two-step equations. So let's do this one right here so you can see how that works. It's 6 equals a divided by 4 plus 2. So let's plug that in to our Desmos calculator. So on the on the left side of the equal sign, it says 6. So we're going to put y equals 6. And it graphed me a flat line. Check that out. And then on the other side of the equal sign, we're going to put, let me go back and check it again, just to make sure I'm right. A divided by 4 plus 2. So instead of A, we're going to use X. So X divided by 4. And see how the cursor is next to the 4? You're going to have to scroll over before you put the plus 2. So plus 2. And notice I didn't put the y equals in front, and it still graphed my line. So remember that. But when you're just graphing a number, the flat red line, if you put a 6 there, it's not going to do anything. It's going to be in calculator mode, so it's not going to graph the 6. So make sure you put y equals 6. And if you have an expression that's with a letter and some numbers with a plus or a minus sign between them, it'll graph the line. So notice that these cross here, bam, right there. And our answer is 16. So we're going to go to our worksheet and write down the number 16 there. Okay, let's go back to our worksheet and find a multi-step equation. Multi-step just means when you're solving by hand, it takes multiple steps to do so, but you're solving with Desmos, so it's only going to take a couple of steps. So first, on the left side of the equal sign, I'm going to do this one right here, number 3, just because it has more numbers. So 4x plus 6 plus 3. So go back to my Desmos calculator. Delete what I have and put in 4x. I forgot it already because I'm old and I'm like that. 4x plus 6 plus 3. 4x plus 6 plus 3. And it graphed my line. And then in number 2, I'm going to put what it equaled. And if it just equaled a number, just equals 17, I have to put a y in front of it. So y equals 17. Y equals 17. And there's my point. It's the point that's where the 2 lines meet. Bam, there it is. And what does x equal? If you said 2, you are correct. So there's our answer, 2. Don't you love this? Takes the pain out of solving equations. Let's go down to the ones with the parentheses. These are called distributive property. It's distributive because we would normally, and you'll learn in my station, that normally you would distribute by multiplying each number inside the parentheses by the number outside the parentheses. But what we're going to do is we're just going to plug in the equation just as we see it to Desmos. Sorry, I didn't mean to highlight it. I totally didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I got 3 minus 4. I'm going to go type that in because my brain's not working very well to remember that whole thing. So 3 minus 4, and then parentheses, and inside the parentheses are 2k minus 5. What are we going to use instead of k? Yes, we're going to use x. So 2k minus 5, close parentheses, equals 71. To x minus 5, close parentheses. I'm going to hit the enter button. You just go down to the next one. You can just touch it. And then type in y equals 71. Oh, I can't see that black line. Where is it? Where did it go? Well, all you got to do is use your thumb and your pointer finger to pinch the graph to zoom in. And there it is right there. And all you got to do is touch it. And there it is. What's my answer? If you said -6, you are correct. Okay. So we solved several kinds of equations. The next kind that we'll do are x's on both sides, but it's very simple. It's the same way. You just have to type in 2 equations is all. But that's not today, that's later. So if you have any questions, please let Miss Powell know, or talk to your neighbor. They may understand how to work through the Desmos problems. And it's been a pleasure working with you on solving equations using Desmos.